You don't hear much about the racial wealth gap, but you should. Wealth inequality is even more of a problem than income inequality. That's because you have to have enough savings from income to begin to accumulate wealth, buying a house, or investing in stocks and bonds, or saving up to send a kid to college. But many Americans have almost no savings, so they have barely any wealth. The richest 1% of Americans own 40% of the nation's wealth. The bottom 80% own just 7%. Low-income families of color are especially disadvantaged because they're less likely to have savings or inherit wealth and face significant barriers to building wealth, such as discriminatory policies and practices that thwart home ownership. These structural disadvantages have built up to the point where the median net worth of white families is now more than 10 times greater than that of African American or Latino families. So what can we do to help all Americans accumulate wealth? First, reform the tax system so capital gains, that is, increases in the value of assets, are taxed at the same rate as ordinary income. Also, limit how much mortgage interest the wealthy can deduct from their incomes and how much retirement savings the wealthy can defer. And then use the tax savings from these changes to help lower-income people gain a foothold in building their own wealth. For example, provide every newborn child with a savings account consisting of at least $1,250, and more if a child is from a low-income family. This sum will compound over the years into a solid nest egg. Research shows it could reduce the racial wealth gap by nearly 20%. More if deposits are larger. At age 18, that young person could use the money for tuition or training, a business, or a home. Studies show such accounts can change children's behavior and increase the likelihood they'll attend college. Also, allow families receiving public benefits to save. Today, a family receiving public assistance can be cut off for having saved just $1,000. Raise the limits on what a family can save to at least $12,000, roughly 3 months' income for a low-income family of 4, and thereby put that family on the road to self-sufficiency. These simple steps would allow families to invest in their own futures, which is the surest way out of poverty. All of us benefit when everyone has the opportunity to accumulate wealth.